Hello fellow Shadows, welcome back to another video. And in this video we're going to kind of continue the story that I was telling the last time. But I'm going to tell you guys like how I met the three other TikTokers at C2E2. So just to recap, at this point I had given this kid a lightsaber and I have met my very first TikToker at the time. At this point in the story. And the first TikToker that I've met so happens to be the creator of the Star Wars group I'm a part of called the Resistance AU. And I cosplayed as Nemo Calrissian, one of Lando's twin sons that I created. Because I made two characters that are related, that are both Lando's Calrissian son, Nemo Calrissian and Riku Calrissian. And I cosplay as Nemo. And so, and this was like, I want to say about 15-ish minutes of just roaming around the crowd. And I asked some people to say if I could take selfies with them or pictures with them, and every single picture that you guys see of me in the slideshow, yeah, I pretty much asked all. As you can see, it's all cosplayers that I asked, and I do believe, if I remember correctly, I know on my slideshow, this is true. I'm forgetting if I put this picture in this slideshow on this channel, where it's me as a Jedi and I am doing this or something like that, or maybe it's this way, and it's with Mystique, and I'm just striking a pose, kind of like in this style. And I think I put that picture on the slideshow. And keep in mind, we made a group chat on Discord saying, hey, we gotta meet up. One of the members called me, apparently, and I found this out after I went back to my brother's friend's apartment. I didn't get it until like after I got to their apartment, because the Wi-Fi for me in the McCormick place sucks. But I did expect to see 4 TikTokers there. I bumped into one already. And so I asked this Mystique cosplayer to take a picture with me. And Mystique, for those of you who don't know who Mystique is, like, as a character, she is the person who was able to change into looking like anyone and sounding like anyone. Her skin is blue and she's a redhead. She's an X-Men character. She was played in the newer X-Men. She was played by Jennifer Lawrence. To give more context on who the character is and what she looks like. But unlike Jennifer Lawrence was for like half of like the last 2 X-Men films, Mystique would normally be in blue. Like in the original X-Men movies, Mystique was pretty much nude and blue with the red head. Continuing. So, like I said, I took a picture with this woman cosplaying as Mystique from the X-Men. And I was saying thank you for letting me, pretty much thanking her for allowing me the chance to take a picture with her. And here I hear Nemo, which that's my Star Wars OC name. OC means Orson character. So I said, like, who got the fire? What? And I see the other space mom, And I was kind of briefly mentioning in my last video that there we have two people that we call space moms in our Star Wars group. Alex, and I'm telling you their Star Wars characters' names, not their actual names, cause privacy again. So we call Alex Space Mom 1 because she's the creator of the co-creator of the Star Wars the Resistance AU tag. But Kara, we count her as like second Space Mom number 2, and her character is an ex First Order member joining the Resistance. And I see her, and she runs to me, gives me a hug, and I said, Kara! And, no, Kara! She hates when we call her Kara. So I said, Kara! And then she rushed and gave me a hug. And then, her boyfriend, Garrus, being another Star Wars Resistant AU member, said, hey, we gotta get a group hug. And I saw one of my friends named Cole, that we call Koa, said, you're joining too. And then we all got in a group hug, and that was awesome. And keep in mind that when I met Alex, I was trying to compose myself, trying to hold in me nerding out. When I met Kara, Koa, and Garrus, I said, fuck trying to hide me nerding out. I am nerding out. I am not holding back as much. And it was great. It was really great. They are an awesome bunch, and it was great meeting them. Like, meeting those three and Alex are one of the reasons why this year's has to be one of the most special years of C2E2 for me, because as I said in my last video, I never expected to be able to meet any TikTokers within my first year. I'm still counting this as my first year on TikTok, because even though in January it made a complete 1 year, I haven't been, like, it's been a year and 3 months, or a year and 2 months at the time since I've been in that Resistance AU tag, or group. Currently, it's been a year. Yeah, I mean, it's been a year and 2 months at the time when I've been on TikTok. It's been like 4 months since I've been in that group that I was able to meet them. And so, I never expected to be able to meet a TikToker ever in my first year. Maybe my second year, when I was a bit bigger, maybe I would say, that's the type of mindset I had. So maybe the second year, when I have more of a following, maybe I'll be able to meet TikTokers. Never expected my first year. I mean, it took me 3 years in my YouTube career to meet a one person who sub to me, my channel, and the Scatter Shadows channel as well. And I'm referring to Captain Ramsey of last year, which I shall get to Captain Ramsey in a video pretty soon. And it was great. Being able to see them, meeting them in person, it was great. And the Resistance AU is one of the best. Like, I'm in a lot of groups on TikTok. I'm in like 3 Star Wars groups. One of them I made. A Kingdom Hearts group, or 2 Kingdom Hearts groups. A Disney Descendant group. I think a Transformers group. And 2 Marvel groups. one Marvel group is called the Great Marvel Academy, and I have to say, the Great Marvel Academy and the Resistance AU has to be like, not to bash the other groups, but has to be like the best groups I'm in, because I love Marvel Comics, I love Star Wars. I feel like I have the most connection in those two groups than any other groups I'm in. And I'm Phil Coulson in both. I represent Phil Coulson in both Marvel groups I'm in. And I feel like family. It feels like I can count on them. If I have a low point, I feel like I can go to them if I have any troubles. And I do my best to give my friends the same courtesy. In general. And I count you guys as my friends too. But yeah, going back to the Resistance AU, they feel like a family. They are one of the best group of people that I ever hung out with. Ever. Everybody's in there is nice. Yeah, we smack talk with each other. But it we care for each other. At times we give each other hard times because we care, and the others get that. I get the sense of family that no matter what we deal with as a group, that we will always be with each other. That we will always have each other's backs. That no matter what, we will not let one person sink. That if one person sinks, we will try to get that person out of the water and onto shore. And if need be, give that person CPR. That was a metaphor for saying that we'll always be there for each other, no matter what. And I like that. And Nemo Calrissian, he's a flirt. I made I get to choose some of the characteristics for Nemo Calrissian. And keep in mind he's a Jedi, son of Lando Calrissian. So I said to myself, I want Nemo to be kind of like his father in terms of being a playboy, a flirt. I kind of want Nemo to be like his father in that area. And typically, I'm not really a flirt. Like the actual me right now that is telling you guys the story, is not really a flirt. But Nemo Calrissian is a flirt because he kind of gets that from his old man Lando. Which, side note, I was able to meet a guy who cosplayed as Lando. Well, the Donald Glover version Lando, but still, I was able to meet a person cosplaying as Lando, which is in the C2E2 2020 slideshow that is uploaded on this channel and my channel. But the reason why I bring that up is because I know Carol and Garrus are together, and I don't mean only in characters, I mean in real life. And I know Garrus knows that if I did any like pickup lines on her, Garrus knows if I did any pickup lines on Carol, it wouldn't be me, Phil, doing it. It would be me going to character as Nemo doing it. So I knew I could just call in character. So and she was saying, I'm surprised you haven't made any pickup lines yet, Nemo. And I could tell she was getting in character. I said, well, I was going to ask you if you want to Ewok to my... And then I playfully stopped, looked back at her and said, yeah, I'm not going to finish that. It's so good. Like, good. And then Gary's still saying, hey, you don't have to be worried about me. You have to worry about her. That's almost me. And I said, oh, really? And then Carol said, yeah. And then she did this, really, or something like that. Some sort of remark where we pretty much, she mocked me. But yeah, it was great. And then, so we hung around with each other for about, I was at C2E2 for I think 4 or 5 hours. So we hung out with each other for about like, for like 2, 3, maybe 2.5 hours, about maybe 3. And it was some of the greatest moments of my life. Some of the greatest moments to C2E2 for me, because again, I never expected to be able to meet one TikToker. And I met my one TikToker like about 15 minutes before meeting them, but meeting 3 more on top of it. That was awesome. And then I was able to see Alex again. Had a chance to give her a hug, and it was great. It was great interacting with Alex, Kara, Garrus, and Koa. I only wish I could have introduced that group to my brother and his girlfriend, because it's my brother, and it's not that I wanted to look for approval for my brother in terms of my friends. It's just I would have enjoyed introducing my brother to the Star Wars group I'm part of, so he can kind of understand, or can see how amazing these guys are. Not so much approval, but just to show off. And hopefully next year. Hopefully I'll be able to see them plus more from that group next year. But yeah, and then we ate, because Carol was like she was walking so much that her feet were getting hurt, understandably. So we got pizza. There's like in the McCormick place, there's this McDonald's, and across from it, there's a pizza place. And so we essentially went to the pizza place because the McDonald's there was somewhat long a line. Garrus and Koa went ahead. They ordered their food plus mine and Kara's. And I volunteered to stay by Kara, keep her company. Made a TikTok video. So if you guys want to see the video, go to my TikTok, or I can go in my long list of videos on TikTok and try to upload that on that video on YouTube if you guys want me to, where it's just me. It's like at this point where I'm keeping Kara company, because how that video came to be is that I said, oh, I really want to document this. I said, oh yeah, sure. So it was great. It was awesome. And in that video, she gave me a hug. It was great. She was actually one of the 2 TikTokers in that group that I really want to meet in person, because she seems amazing. Her and Alex, those 2 I really wanted to meet out of like all of them the most, because like, those 2 are like the mom figures, and it's great. And being able to meet them, plus 2 more TikTokers that I consider friends, because I made a lot of friends on TikTok. Want to try and meet all of them. It was one of the most special experiences and magical experience of my life, being able to meet those 4 TikTokers, being able to meet some members of my Star Wars group, the Resistance AU. I had more time to hang out with them in person because they are an amazing bunch. They really are. And it was a magical, unique, special experience that I'm so hoping I'll be able to experience again. And will not only meeting TikTok, like some of my friends or fans on TikTok, but meeting more of you guys who are on YouTube. Because seeing the Resistance AU people, meeting my first TikTok person, meeting some TikTokers, reuniting with a YouTube star. I mean, one of my friends that is a YouTuber, Captain Ramsey. All in 1 year. It's I'm speechless. Like it's so special that it renders me speechless. And I there's no words that can express how thankful I am to be able to have this experience. And so yeah, and hopefully I'll be able to have this feeling again, but more of it, I guess, next year if I go to, or just have being able to meet more of you guys in general, because this is it's the honors all mine, and it's genuinely a heartwarming experience that I don't think you guys will actually get until you actually experience it yourselves, for sure. But let me know what your guys' favorite convention memory is. It could be whether it's like a cosplay memory or just a cosplay convention or a business convention or a church convention, whatever. What is your guys' favorite convention memories? Leave a comment down below. Stay tuned for more stories that I'm going to share with you guys about my C2E2 2020 experience. So be kind to one another. Love you all. And have a wonderful day.